What I did here just for the demo is I created this prompt, and the whole idea is to remember we talked about M-Pesa earlier. And when you deal with anything to do with money, there are always people who want to do reversals. So this prompt is basically saying, can you automatically create code that can be used to create a web app, and the web app will be able to give people will be able to chat with the web app, and the web app will be able to give people answers around M-Pesa reversals. So this is a prompt I give it. When I run this, it spits out. It says check code below. It spits out this code below here with everything in place. All I do is just add this write file to. So I save it as a Streamlit, as a Python script, and after saving it as a Python script, I just package it. So I zip it, and after zipping it, that's it. My code is ready to be deployed. Then when I go to the deployment phase, there's just boilerplate code that I use that I think Anthony had talked to a bit earlier, where I give my app a name. So I give it a ridiculous name so that you can see how it looks like when it spins up. It's using my folder. I create the project, and Anthony talked about creating projects, which are kind of the entry into everything that I'm doing. I create a reverse. I use a reverse proxy image, and the reason for using a reverse proxy image is because we are sitting behind security layers and proxies, and that's basically it. The other pieces are just boilerplate code, basically using this Safaricom registry, picking the Streamlit code where I had saved it earlier. Remember, we zipped it and saved it. We pick it from there, and then I just tell it the command I'll be running is Streamlit. This is how the thing will be run. The port to specify for the run, and that's it. And if I need to add any build commands on top of it, I just come and specify them here. So install Streamlit, TQDM, and open Excel, and that's it. And that's basically it. And then I say create the gateway. I mean deploy and create the gateway. This is what it does. It goes, spins up pods, does the installation, does everything in the backend, does the building and everything else, and it gives me this URL. This URL, you remember the ridiculous app name I gave it? It kind of attaches that to the domain name so that it's easier for me to know. So if it's a key project and I've given it a descriptive name, that descriptive name comes under this, and when I open it, this is how it looks like. And that's it. Like in a matter of seconds, you've built a GenAI agent that will be able to answer questions. So let's ask it a question like, how do I do an M-Pesa reversal? I hope the proxies will not mess us up on this one again. Yeah, there you go. It gives you an answer, tells you what to do, tells you everything else. And this has been built, and it auto scales. You can monitor the metrics, you can do everything else, and that quickly and that easily. I don't know, Anthony, do you have anything to add on this deployment piece? Anthony?
Yeah, I wanted to briefly now show that auto scaling element and how you can easily manage it from the Iguazio platform. If we head back and show I'm sharing my screen. If you can see it, confirm. Hilary, you can see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Now
see it.
from the API that we have deployed, you can see here that API, that unique link that we saw from the Jupyter. Now from back, you can go, the user will normally go back to the dashboard, and you're able to manage things like security, the tokens. If you want something to be authenticated using a token, you can set it, on the dashboard. The auto scaling capability, or the way, you're doing things as code or low code as possible, and data scientists can do it. Things like we normally require to call a DevOps engineer, like increase my memory, scale my pods to the number of replicas. You have the capability to control all that all the way now from from the UI and the platform. So besides you deploying and be able to see your unique URL, etc., you can even test that link directly from here. Instead of logging in, having to install Postman, we normally use Postman for HTTPS request and testing. You just go back to the same platform under the single roof, and you're able to send different kind of request, put, get request in the same link that has been auto-prefilled for you. You can also have different triggers. Let's say you want to add a Kafka trigger. There's so many different triggers that you can add on the system. If you want your API to be event-driven, let's say you want new documents are coming in from the customer, either from the customer call center, and they are coming through our Kafka platforms. We have done this complex workflow that we might not be able to go through today. I'm just highlighting the capabilities that are there.